Hi, my name is Dylan Burton, and I am a freshman here at Texas Tech. Today I'm going to be talking about Enron and the Enron scandal. Enron is a result of two natural gas companies merging in 1985. One of these companies, named H&G Internorth, was renamed Enron in 1986 and founded by Kenneth Lay. In the late 1990s, the company lost exclusive right to operate their pipelines. They transformed into a trader of energy derivative contracts, meaning they trade stocks, allowing people who buy the stocks to lower the risk of energy price fluctuations by fixing the selling price. The Enron scandal was exposed in 2001. The company started to have strong competition from other energy businesses, and profits were minimizing. This came from pressure and started doing a technique known as mark-to-market trading to hide the troubles. Mark-to-market trading allows them to make it look like they have better profits by adding possible future earnings. They also started working with SPEs. SPEs are special purpose entities, which are partnerships with outside parties. Enron abused this and used SPEs as dump sites, meaning they were kept off the Enron books, manipulating their losses to not look as severe. Eventually, these bad habits caught up to Enron, and they had to announce bankruptcy in 2001. The bull market also helped influence these bad habits. What is a bull market? A bull market is a market ran by bulls. A bull is an investor who expects prices to rise, and on this assumption, purchases security of commodity and hopes to reselling it later for profit. A bullish market is one in which prices generally are expected to rise. Skilling took over Enron in 2001, and in May of that year, he renounced his position and Lay took back the CEO job before announcing bankruptcy. The severity of the situation began to become apparent in the mid-2001 as a number of analysts began to dig into the details of Enron's publicly released financial statements. In October, Enron shocked investors when it announced that it was going to post a $638 million loss for the third quarter and take a $1.2 billion reduction in shareholder equity, owing its part to Fast Valve's partnerships. Shortly thereafter, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, began investigating the transactions between Enron and Fast Valve's SPEs. Some officials at Arthur Andersen then began shredding documents relating to Enron's audits. Many Enron executives were indicted on a variety of charges and were later sentenced to prison. Notably, in 2006, both Skilling and Lay were convicted on various charges of conspiracy and fraud. Skilling was initially sentenced to more than 24 years, but only served 12. Lay was ordered 48 years in prison, but died before his sentence. In addition, Fast Valve pleaded guilty in 2006, their SPE, and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. He was released later in 2011. Thank you, and that is the Enron scandal, a summary of the Enron scandal.